I see Elon Musk is mad at the state of Delaware.
He is. His response came on X or Twitter. He put out several posts, the first saying, quote, "Never incorporate your company in the state of Delaware." He also put out a poll asking whether he should change Tesla's incorporation to Texas, where Tesla has its headquarters. The judge's ruling can be appealed, but that's going to take some time if it happens at all. Musk had been waiting for this decision, though, to come down before his next compensation agreement, and he's been angling to get more shares in Tesla. This ruling may make that impossible, David.
All right. Many firms incorporate in Delaware, where its laws are seen as friendly to corporations and has this chancery court dedicated to corporate legal matters. 60% of the Fortune 500 have their legal homes in that one tiny state. Now, UPS says it's going to end the jobs of 12,000 people in the coming months. It's to save money and boost profits at a time of lower worldwide growth in package delivery. Marketplace's Stephanie Hughes has more on why most of the layoffs will be management positions.
Trimming the fat, cutting costs, right-sizing. These are all phrases that shareholders love to hear, says Peter Capelli, a professor of management at the Wharton School. And he says when a company cuts costs by eliminating jobs, managers are often a prime target.
It's hard to measure what they do often. If you're cutting frontline workers, we kind of know what that does. And for a company like UPS, you can't easily cut those folks and deliver the packages.
UPS says that AI might be able to pick up the managerial slack, but Capelli isn't so sure.
So far, you can't point to very much that says, it's taking over this function.
There have also been layoffs recently in tech, media, and finance. And University of Virginia business professor Yo-Jud Chang says that means
it's going to become a little bit more challenging for laid-off workers to find new roles just because a lot of other companies are going through a similar process.
Chang says layoffs could turn out to be contagious. If companies see their peers cutting jobs, they might decide they need to be a little leaner themselves. I'm Stephanie Hughes for Marketplace.
Layoffs at UPS and at the payment app PayPal, 9% of its people will go. Microsoft had said last week 1,900 jobs are being cut there. SAP, the business software company, is laying off 8,000 people worldwide. The economy has been adding jobs in the aggregate, though. Forecasters are predicting 185,000 more people on payrolls in January when the big jobs report comes out on Friday. Advertising giant Alphabet, Google, YouTube reported disappointing ad sales for the last quarter, and its capital expenditures were up. Competition from China-based rival TikTok is intense. Alphabet's stock is down 5.6% in pre-market trading. Let's do some other numbers. Indexes are mixed. NASDAQ futures down a lot, 1.2%. S&P futures are down 0.5%. Dow futures are up 0.1%. In about 7 hours, the bulletin from the Federal Reserve will hit. It will likely announce no change in interest rates for now. Marketplace's Nancy Marshall-Genzer is our Fed watcher this morning.
Fed Chair Jerome Powell is facing another tough balancing act today. He'll have to acknowledge that inflation is slowing. The Fed has been raising interest rates to slow the economy and cool inflation, but it doesn't want to overdo it. Investors are expecting the Fed to start cutting rates as early as March. Gregory Dacko is chief economist at EY. He says Powell will also have to make it clear that inflation could still flare up again.
Supply chains or transportation costs could start to feel more pressure with shipping costs rising, and that could potentially be fed into consumer goods prices.
Dacko will be looking for specific language like soon or at upcoming meetings for hints on when the Fed might actually cut rates. And he thinks the era of unanimous votes at Fed meetings on interest rates is coming to an end, with more dissenting voices at the Fed as it weighs the tricky timing of lowering rates. I'm Nancy Marshall-Genzer for Marketplace.
Marketplace Morning Report is supported by Deloitte. Advancing the future takes more than a business angle or a technology angle. It takes both. Learn more at Deloitte.com/US/engineering advantage. And by JLL, a commercial real estate partner dedicated to creating lasting change for good in business, communities, and the planet. JLL.com. See a brighter way.
Universal Music, the gargantuan record label, says it's pulling its songs off the gargantuan social media site TikTok after the two sides failed to reach a new licensing agreement. Universal accused the short video app of trying to build a music business without paying artists and songwriters fairly. Here's the BBC's Tom Bailey.
Talks between the two sides have been continuing for some time, with issues including royalty payments and the use of AI-generated music recordings proving sticking points. Now, in a dramatic move, Universal has announced it will be removing its entire song catalogue when an existing agreement expires later today. TikTok has said it's saddened and accused Universal of walking away from a platform that serves as a free promotional vehicle for music acts. But it looks like tunes from artists including Taylor Swift, Harry Styles and The Weeknd could soon be unavailable to the platform's over 1 billion users.
This is a clash of titans. You heard that 1 billion users over at TikTok. Universal controls a third of the music in the world. In New York, I'm David Brancaccio. This is the Marketplace Morning Report. From APM, American Public Media.